Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Leo September 27, 2024. Look for creative, healthy ways to escape the routine today. Early today, you might have a hard time finding one true direction, and your attention can be divided. With today's moon, the need or desire to decompress and enjoy familiar settings is strong. However, you're gaining more determination to meet your goals and the ambition to exceed them as the day advances. It's about tuning out the negative distractions and focusing on what matters. Making improvements is in pleasant focus. You're exceptionally skilled at understanding current limitations and working around them. Motivation is especially high for health and work matters. Fortunately, good energy is with you to feel confident about your work, chores, duties, or routines. Coast through today. Your intuition and unconscious are picking up a lot of information. Some of it will be accurate, but you'll also be dealing with a lot of extra noise. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet, soars through the sky, he'll become entangled in a web of confusion with ethereal Neptune. This ensures that something is not what it seems, but you could also be focusing your attention. Tie in on the wrong details. Take some time to unplug and go with the flow rather than jumping to obscene and potentially dangerous conclusions. What do you see clearly now? A conversation about work or with a coworker could validate everything you have intuited when Mercury in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. You may have known for some time that something was going on at work. Maybe you picked up on a vibe between coworkers, like any drama or secret work relationships. Perhaps your intuition has been telling you something bound to change, such as a new coworker coming in. Your interactions today could confirm what you have felt all along. You may find yourself full of hope and good intentions these days. It's a feeling that you enjoy, and yet you may sense a shadow feeling that isn't quite as rosy. The question is how far you can bring your hopes and aspirations into reality, how much you are able to actually live your dreams. You need to ground yourself through physical exercise and give your body the opportunity to express hope and joy the way it knows how, through good health. You are coming into a less active period now. Indeed, you are letting yourself go with the flow and will be starting a new career as a beginner. You want the idle life, relaxation, escape, and running away from responsibilities. Concretely, you have the impression of having let go of things, and this doesn't bother you a bit. But you have a desire for knowledge and an exacerbated curiosity which should allow you to keep your head above water. Your health is good because you eat well and have a balanced diet. 2 days after the Sun exited your work sector, Mercury is now in his final full day here. His departure tomorrow will mark the end of all planetary activity on the job front for the year. After extending his stay from what is typically a 14 to 15-day visit to 2 months, Mercury's last hours are spent positively influencing income and career fronts that will shape the rest of this professional year. His focus remains on ensuring you have everything needed to stay engaged, grounded, and communicative. It is just as the Sun is settling into his early days in your relationship sector and ahead of Mercury, the planet of communications return tomorrow, that the Moon leaves your communication sector. Having the Moon in your communication sector as Venus, the planet of love left and as the Sun returned has helped to further link the two. With every planet returning to your relationship sector this year at some point connecting directly with Jupiter in your communication sector, the last few days have been a taste of things to come. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the universe is lifting the fog and bringing clarity to areas that may have seemed confusing or uncertain. Any illusions, misunderstandings, or cloudy thoughts you've had recently are beginning to dissolve, giving way to a more grounded and clear perspective. This newfound clarity could even be connected to something as recent as a conversation or realization you had yesterday. So, keep an open mind and be ready to embrace these aha moments as everything starts to make more sense. Have you ever had a moment when something that seemed insignificant suddenly clicked into place, making everything around you feel clearer? Perhaps it was a small comment from a friend or an unexpected realization that shifted your perspective. Today has that kind of potential. The universe is sending subtle signs and signals your way, and if you stay present and attentive, you could gain some valuable insights. Maybe you've been wrestling with a question or situation, and today a symbol, word, or gut feeling will bring the clarity you've been seeking. Now, if things don't turn out exactly as you expected, don't stress. It's natural to feel a bit rattled when things deviate from the plan, but the cosmos is asking you to embrace patience and diplomacy today. Have you ever noticed how staying calm often allows solutions to present themselves more easily? Take a moment to pause, breathe, and remain open to the support that's being offered to you. There's power in staying grounded, especially when the unexpected arises. And let's talk about communication. Today is the perfect day to let your voice be heard. Whether you've been holding back your thoughts or feelings, this is your reminder that the people around you can't read your mind. How often do we expect others to just know how we're feeling, only to realize later that we never really told them what we needed? If you've been feeling misunderstood or underappreciated, now's the time to express yourself clearly. You'll likely be met with understanding and empathy, but only if you take the first step and share your truth. This is also a wonderful day to reconnect with people you may have been meaning to reach out to, or to tackle those lingering decisions that have been hanging over your head. Whether it's setting up long overdue visits or resolving a situation that's been weighing on your heart, today's energy supports heartfelt conversations and thoughtful resolutions. Have you been thinking about reaching out to someone, clearing the air, or just catching up with a friend or family member? Your sympathetic and open approach today will inspire others to meet you halfway. It's the perfect time to heal any rifts or misunderstandings, and your willingness to take the lead will be appreciated more than you know. At work and at home, you're stepping into a powerful, confident energy. You're ready to take on new challenges and show those around you that their trust in you is well placed. Have you ever noticed how, when you're feeling decisive and empowered, things tend to fall into place more easily? That's the energy you're working with today. Whether it's a challenging project at work or something you've been meaning to tackle at home, this is your moment to shine. Your leadership and determination are exactly what's needed to move things forward. And speaking of moving things forward, your financial instincts are also in top form today. Whether you've been thinking about a new project, investment, or even a spontaneous purchase you've had your eye on for a while, today's energy supports bold, thoughtful decisions. You've worked hard for your money, and those around you can see that you're handling it with care and intention. Trust your instincts. You've got a winning touch right now when it comes to your finances. Have you ever waited for that perfect moment to make a financial decision, only to realize that everything fell into place when you trusted your gut? That's the kind of energy in the air today, so if it feels right, go ahead and take that next step.